Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Amelia. If you haven't seen another video of mine before, this is the first one you're watching. I'm Amelia, just said that. And I upload uni videos and anything else that feels like I want to upload. Sometimes beauty, sometimes other random stuff. But today this one is another one that goes alongside one that's just recently been uploaded, and I did mention I was going to be doing it. This video is some of the recommendations to Netflix, not to you guys but to Netflix, that they should put on Netflix. Basically there's a lot of stuff on Netflix and I understand there's a lot, but there is some stuff that I feel like should be on there because it's been out for years, or it's something like, for me personally, I'm obsessed with, but I have to watch it on DVD and it's just easier watching it on Netflix, right? Personally, I just feel like it should be on Netflix. It's something that should be done. So I thought I'd put it in a video. I doubt Netflix will watch the video, but if they do, then hooray. If not, then oh well. But these are just I've only got 6 things in my head that I think should definitely be on Netflix. I had a lot more, but I was like, not necessary. I'm about to burp. I keep doing that today. I'm very sorry. So I have a list of 6 and I am going to go in no particular order of what I think should be on there. My first one personally I think should be on there, and it's probably going to show my guilty pleasure side, but in some ways to me it's not a guilty pleasure. To me it's an okay obsession, and a lot of people my age would say the same thing, in my eyes anyway, is High School Musical. It is one of my favourite films. It has been since I was 10 and it always will be. All 3 of them. My favourite one is the first and the last, but I love them all. And I would love to see them on Netflix because it would give me the chance to just watch them whenever. Bearing in mind, I don't have a TV at uni, so all I have is my laptop, which is why I watch Netflix. It would be very good to have it on because I just love High School Musical. I love having a High School Musical evening, and it would just be easier if there was it was on Netflix, right? And if you don't know what High School Musical is, which I'm shocked about if you don't, it is a musical about a bunch of high school kids, and there's a girl called Gabriella and she falls in love with a guy called Troy, and there's this girl Sharpay who thinks she's the most amazing person in the world. Yeah, I sound so sarcastic saying that, but that's because most people know what High School Musical is. I'm sorry. Also, in this video, I'm not going to give much of a synopsis of what the show's about. I'm just going to say what I think about them. Yeah. Next one, I think should be on there. Another thing, because I think it would be very good on there because most people love this series, and it's by far my favourite film. My favourite box set I could watch over and over again and not ever get bored of it is Harry Potter. I'm a bit of a Harry Potter freak. I am a bit of a Harry Potter nerd. The fact that I would do anything for Harry Potter, that sounds so creepy, but I literally love Harry Potter. In the fact that I would literally do anything for it. Sorry, but it's the truth. And I can't help but love it. I think it's amazing. I think the story is fun, and it's just a little bit of fantasy. And it will always remind me when I was a kid and used to imagine myself being able to run around the house and create magic, because magic is real. I went to state the fact that the reason how much I love Harry Potter is the fact that I collected the Harry Potter magazines and chess pieces, and I have 2 wands, and I'm determined to say that one of them is Hermione's. Not the real one obviously, but it is Hermione's. It might not be Hermione's one, but I think it is. So I'm a bit of a Harry Potter nerd, which is why it should be on Netflix. My next one is there is some Disney films on there, I agree, but the popular ones to watch, like Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, Moana, Tangled. Tangled is by far my favourite ever Disney film. That not being on Netflix makes me sad because I just love watching it. Another one is also Aladdin, and what else? That's not on there. Frozen. I'm not a big fan of Frozen, but to be real, those classic Disney films I think should be on Netflix. Now we're going to move on to I've got 3 TV series. this is the first one is Glee. If High School Musical didn't give you a bit of a hint, I'm obsessed with musicals. Pretty sure I've said that in my top 10 musicals video. Also in my top 10 TV series, I did mention Glee. Glee should be on Netflix. I love the story. It's a great story. It's a great TV series. I love watching it, and I remember when I first watched it I was 14, and to this day I'm now 22, and so that's about 8 years ago, and I literally love it so much that I would so watch it all over. I can watch it all over again and over again, and I really wish they like put Glee on Netflix so I could just binge watch it at any time I wanted to, but I can't because obviously they haven't put it on Netflix. I have it on DVD, but it's not the point. It's not the same because again I can't watch it at uni. Another one I love is One Tree Hill. One Tree Hill is a very good, if you saw my other Netflix on my top 10 recommendations, I mentioned how much I love about family and happiness. One Tree Hill is a lot about that. It's all about family, it's all about friends who are like a group of a family, but it's got a lot of heartache and drama in it, but that's what I love about it. It's got a story, lovely story, lovely family story, but also heartache as well, and it's just very interesting. I love Lucas Scott. I want to marry him. I know he's played by Chad Michael Murray, but I would love to marry Chad Michael Murray if I could, but he's already married and got 2 kids, so I can't, and I would never meet him anyway. Let's be real. But yeah, it's got some amazing actors in it. The story is incredible, and it's one of those TV shows that I just found myself watching. I was tied in my room once when I was 15 in summer holidays. It was about, I think it was a week before I went away, and I was watching it, just casually watching One Tree Hill on TV, and I fell in love with it. I remember exactly what episode it was on. If you haven't seen it, this might give spoilers away, but if you have seen it, you will know what I'm talking about. In season 3, the episode when the guys do their it's the episode after the girls have picked out their fantasy boy, and they did their fantasy boy draft, and they've actually taken them. It's the one they took the guys and the people on dates, and I remember that because when Lucas was with Rachel on the basketball court saying Brooke's the one, and I was like, what is this about? And then I fell in love with it. I couldn't help it, so it was just amazing. Okay, so we're now on to my last recommendation for Netflix to put on Netflix. I have mentioned this in at least the favourites and my favourite TV series. It is literally my favourite TV series I've ever watched, and it is very old. It came out in 1990. It might have come out in 1996 or before that, but I know it was a series out in 1996 when I was a kid. I was born. It is Sex and the City with Sarah Jessica Parker and all that, the rest of the group. I love the story. I love everything about the story. I can't tell you how much I love this story and love this Sex and the City. And the fact that they haven't got it on Netflix. They've got Sex and the City, the second movie, not even the first movie's on Netflix right now, which makes me even more sad. But the point is, it's such a good story that I would die to watch it right now on Netflix. But it's such a good show, such a good storyline, such a good friendship group, and that's what I fell in love about, was the friendship group in the show. So yeah, I really hope one day at least something from this list is going to be on Netflix. I know One Tree Hill was on the US Netflix, or was on the US Netflix, not sure if it still is, but it's never been on the UK Netflix, which is really sad. Anyway, that is the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below anything, maybe what you think should be on Netflix. Maybe we can get Netflix to see this and they might think, well, put it on. Like, cause they probably won't, but let's hope. Anyway, also please follow me on Instagram, which is Amelia.Jane, or my Twitter, which is Amelia J Films. Everything's down in the description box below. And please subscribe, join the little family, and hit the notification bell, and maybe give it a thumbs up. And I will see you again soon with another video.